Right, at long last, managed to get Dawn to the travel agents, or she's managed to get me to the travel agents. So we've come to Marple Travel in Hyde, and we've been looking at holidays, you know, for a 60th for ages now. Anyway, as I say, finally got me down here, so she's sat in there now, so we're just walking to the shop, and actually, brilliant. And we've got Molly here. Molly.
Hello.
Yeah, and we've got Sarah, who's dealing with the holiday. In fact, they're both dealing. They're all dealing with the holiday. And managed to us. Where are we going?
Sardinia.
Yeah, but where's the resort?
Alghero.
Alghero, like Aguero.
Rena Hotel.
Rena, long last.
So what we're stopping in?
A hotel.
We're stopping in a hotel. In what?
Rena.
Rena, and we're going for a week.
Yes.
Right, okie dokie. So if you ever want to book an holiday and you're knocking around the Hyde area, or even if you're not in the Hyde area, Marple Travel is definitely a place to come to in Hyde. So after here, we're going down to the land and we're going working on there, and just take it from there.
He does it every day.
So,
from
yeah.
West Park up G Cross.
Yeah. So I work for Tom. So do you follow Tom?
I do. We watch Tom, we watch Syndicate, we do.
Yeah. How long have you watched Tom for?
Oh, God. 3-4 years?
3-4 years.
Yeah.
Well, I've been working for Tom now for 12 years.
Wow.
From when he first bought his house on West Park,
Yeah.
and now he's bought all this land in G Cross. I do probably 3 days a week, for 3 days,
Yeah.
3 days a week, and spend a lot of time down on his farmland and whatever. In fact, we're going this afternoon. We're going litter picking on the river, all voluntary.
Yeah.
But obviously, I can show a bit on YouTube,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
So-
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
if I get over the shock of how much it's going to cost me for this holiday. So yeah. So hopefully then, have we got somebody missing? Is Debbie missing today?
Debbie's missing today, yeah, day off
No, I
today.
think you have to put it
But
in the
we've
cold in the
got
green
an
all the
event
time.
later on tonight as well, which will be nice. But yeah,
All right then.
Debbie's day off.
Brilliant. Rightio.
Thank you for
Okie doke. So that's it. The holiday's booked. Thank you to Sarah. Thank you to Molly.
Oh, yeah, remember me to Debbie and Kate.
Yeah, as I said before, if you're ever in anywhere in Hyde or you wanted to book an holiday, come to Marple Travel in Hyde. You'll get well looked after. They're tremendous, these girls in here. Right, see you all. Ta-ra. Thank you. Bye. Right. Well, that's the holiday booked. Me and Dawn now, we've just got down on the river on the 110, and we're going to do a litter pick. I just spotted a cormorant actually on the water, but there's a dog just come in and scared it off. Anyway, let's have a walk along the river, do a litter pick, and see what we can see. So yeah, there's no chance of seeing that cormorant now because we've got a lady with her a dog over there on the river, so not to worry. Got the nut hatch, but look at this now from where I cleaned up the other day. How much better that looks around this tree. Because you know it was awful, wasn't it? So there's my bag ready for the lads picking up. We'll just have a walk down to the river, see if the cormorants come back. In fact, with that dog charging around, I don't think we're going to see very much, to be honest. But the river's looking nice today. Apart from, oh, there you are, there's a moor hen that just spooked from the bank. And a mallard, a female mallard that's coming out of there. I think I've upset them all. Oh, we've got a mandarin duck there as well, see. I think everything must have been roosting on the bankside, and I've come down and upset everybody. Here's the cormorant coming flying by. We've just spotted the mandarin now, it's on the other side. So to be honest, there's always a pair of these. They are very skitty, but they're always in this area when I come down. These will be worth keeping an eye on. We've heard chiff chaff, nuthatch, wren, what else? Oh, the cormorant flying away, obviously. There's a couple of mallard coming along here now, I've just seen. They were with the mandarin duck, actually. Got a big plane coming in here. Can't see it. Well, there it is. Bloody hell, massive that. Don't forget to zoom out. It's just a mallard. I wondered what were coming from under the bank beneath me. Right, so we've got to the bit we're going to start on, but just before we do that, I've just spotted a couple of Canada geese in the field, which are there. So, it's not very good, this, actually, what we're coming... Hang on, I'll get my gloves. So what we're going to do a little section each, me and Dawn. It's really, really bad, actually. I can't see it looking much different than when we finish, but I always say a little bit better than none, ain't it? So she's come armed with her gloves. She's got a bag there. And just look at this, what we're faced with. Just look. That is like well, it's not a natural disaster. It's just a disaster caused by human beings flushing all your wet wipes, your sanitary towels, and whatever else down the toilet, and then whatever else has been picked up along the riverbank, plastics, bottles. It's just a mess. And yeah, it's a mess. I'm actually embarrassed about it, but I've got to make a start on it. And just look across the way as well. They're like decorations hung in the tree. Shows you why the water come though, doesn't it? So Dawn, what else could you be doing on a Saturday?
Oh, I could think of a few things, but hey ho.
Well,
It's something to achieve.
it's something to achieve.
Yeah.
Right, I better put my camera down and get on with it, otherwise she's saying, well, I won't tell you what she'll be saying. Right, so we've just stopped in one little area here and we picked out all these plastic bottles. Unbelievable. Well, I don't know whether they're thankful for what we've done. All they've done is sit there and stand there and look at us. But I tell you what, we've done above an hour. I'll zoom out. We've filled. We've got plastic bottles in this one, and then we've got all in the bottom one, all stuff you don't really want to talk about. So Dawn?
Yeah, we've done down there, which looks quite...
There's some what?
We've done down there, which looks quite tidy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll just walk along here now. We've fished all the plastic bottles out of this area here. There's a few bits and bobs, you can't get everything. But
Because you fall down holes.
well, because you fall down holes, yeah, in that Himalayan balsam. So we've done all along this edge, and we've done the what can I hear over there? We've done that far edge over there. And let me just show you this while I'm down here. I noticed there's a load of raspberry canes coming up. Although seeing what's been hung in them, I tell you what, I won't be eating any of them, that's for sure. That's a definite. But just along here, see, I've got these raspberries. So yeah, as I say, they might have been nice to eat years ago, but certainly won't want to eat them after this flood. Right, what we're going to do now, there's a bit of excitement going on up at the HQ. A few of the boys are on site, and oh no, I'm walking in Canada Goose shit. There's loads of it. Watch where you're walking. Yeah, there's a few of the lads are on site playing on the motorbikes. But what I want to do, I want to go and have a look at my nature trail. I'm going to work on it again next week. I'm not coming down here next week. I'm going to work just on the trail. I've got quite a lot of work on my own jobs, but when I get finished mid-afternoon, I'm going to Look at that now. She can't stop, Dawn. She's
few more bits.
yeah, a few more bits. Never go home empty-handed. Yeah. So when I do my own jobs at mid-afternoon, I'm going to get down. I'm going to start work on the nature trail. And can I thank? There's a couple of people suggested it, and you know what? I'm amazed I never thought of it myself. Because whenever me and Dawn go off bird watching to like Leighton Moss or any reserves throughout the country, they always have a bird board up when you get there saying what's been seen. So there's a few of you said, why don't you put a board up in the HQ? Well, I'm not going to put it up in the HQ, but I'm going to do a bird board at the start of the trail. So when people are walking down onto the land and they pass the trail, they can think, oh, look at that today. There's been 2 great tits seen on the nature trail. What do you say?
And they'd be right.
They'll be right, yeah. Right, so we're just going to walk up the river again now on the way back from here, see what's around, and you know what? I can't, as I say, I can't thank you all enough. I never thought my YouTube channel would start off like this, but and it has. So thank you. Right, Dawn's already off. Let's get up there. We're just talking about willow trees, about where we can find some and do some cuttings from. And where I put these cuttings in here, there was a willow tree further down the bank down there where I found. And I've just walked onto the river here now. And look at this. We've got a willow tree. So I can do 1,000,000 cuttings off these here. So that's what we're going to do. It's been pretty quiet really this morning on the river walking back, but we've got a pair of mandarin, and I think I've just seen it. I don't know whether it was I think it was a wren actually. Was it a wren, Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty quiet down here this morning.